thing is to let go. We've got to lighten up. You have to stop being so over here. And you know, particularly some of the doctors. Anyway, so in terms of letting go, I don't know if you... have you ever noticed this? Like you walk up to people, I see it a lot in America, and you go, "Hi, how you doing?" And people go, "Oh, not bad." Or they go, "I'm hanging in there." Or worse, they start to tell you how bad their day is. And they go on and on and on. And do you find that at the end of it, you can't wait for them to shut up so you can go, "Ha, you think that's bad, listen to this." And you end up having a misery contest. So, I don't know about you, but have you ever done this as well? You wake up in the morning, you've got some energy. You walk out, you encounter someone else. And at the end of 5 minutes with this person, you walk away going, "Oh, gee, oh, I feel terrible." Have you ever had that experience? You know, we can now prove in quantum physics there is an energy exchange between people. We literally give and receive energy. And there are people out there who are energy suckers. I call them psychic vampires. They go through life going, "Oh, there's some energy." And they leave this trail of hulks behind them like this. And you know, because we're in Anaheim, I found the perfect symbol for energy suckers. Look, look. Who is it? It's Eeyore. Nothing good ever happens to Eeyore. Eeyore's life sucks. And how many of you got children? How many of you out there got children? How about teenagers? What about teenagers who've grown up but they won't go away? Oh, lots of that. Do you know these? You need to have a set of these in every workplace you're in. Operating theatre, exhibition people, wherever you work, everyone needs a set of these. Because when you get someone walking in and they're... If you have these handy, you just have to hold them up and go... And with any luck, they go away. This is also very good with teenagers. If you have a set of these at home with teenagers, and you know, you have to explain what the Eeyore's represent first. But the next time your teenager comes up and goes, "Oh, Mom, Dad, I want to come home to you, suck," you just get these off the fridge. You go, "I think it's time to put these on." And they look at you and go, "Oh, you're such a loser." And they walk away and leave you alone. Yes! See? You've got to buy these. So don't clap for long, we haven't got time. Now, these are available at the Disney shoppy thingy, you know, down the road. You don't have to pay to get in there. And they're in a shop called Disney something, okay? So they go down Disney shopping something something, ask for the Eeyore's. I've told them to have thousands ready, because here's the other thing. Can't you just see these in an operating theatre? I don't know how you sterilise them, but try. And here's the other thing. How many of you do this, particularly in your professions? You go through a whole day at work, and you are lovely, kind, caring, thoughtful, patient, witty, tolerant, loving, fabulous, to complete strangers all day long. You get in the car to go home. To the people who would lie down in front of a truck for you. You walk in the door and you go, "Oh, shut up!" Now, what's wrong with this picture? See, it's impossible to have relationships with people when you're an energy sucker. You've got to be an energy giver. You have to have energy to give. And people like this are the world's worst at giving energy to yourselves. You give to everybody else. And at the end of the day, you have 4 seconds for yourself. And what do? You go... It's nuts. I want you to start thinking about being wise, selfish. And look what I found as a perfect symbol for an energy giver. See? Now, all you got to do is have, these are also available at the Disney something something, down the Disney something. And all you have to do is to have a set of these in your car. And every night, as you're driving home, throw off the Eeyore ears, put these on. At the end of your normal work day, you need these. And you know, you're driving along and you're looking either side and you're going to be hysterical because people are going to be going... And, you know, what about under your little caps? What if you had a set of these on? And, you know, the doctor gets really tense and you just lift your cap up and go... That'd be good, wouldn't it? Scalpel. So, and you want to have a set of these at home as well. And so it's really critical, guys. I want you to start to think about being energy givers, but having enough energy to give to others. And then, how do you greet people so you give them energy, particularly in this world that we live in of health? Because when you walk up and you go, you know, how you doing? You don't want to say that to a lot of the people you interact with because they're not doing that well. And hopefully they're going to do a lot better afterwards with you. But there's another thing that you can say that lifts their energy and gives them a positive spirit. And that's what this whole room is about, helping people have a positive spirit. Not just a positive attitude. A positive attitude kind of slips along superficially and you can feel yuck and go, oh no, I feel great, I feel great, I feel great, my life sucks, I feel great. See, but what you want to have is a positive spirit. It comes from your heart out. And so when you go to greet people from now on, never again do I want you to say, hi, how you doing? What's up? How's it going? But from now on, you're going to walk up to people and with real energy and vitality go, hi! What's the best thing that's happened to you all day? Oh, look. No, we're not. Yes, you are, because that's how you give energy. And the other, for the men in the room, even though we don't have a whole lot, fellas, you know, when women speak, this is what we do. We move our face, our hands, our voice, and you know, women love this. This drives men nuts. Because this is how men communicate. Men keep their bodies very, very still. They keep their faces flat. They keep their voices flat. They move their heads only very slowly. If you look around the room, you will see that every single man, even though I'm not saying anything particularly important, has gone... Because now I'm saying something intelligent to men. Doesn't matter what it is, the men think I'm intelligent. Ladies, if you want to appear intelligent in front of men, I strongly recommend this is what you do. It's very, very hard for us to do this. In the beginning, you have to tape your eyebrows down, okay? And it's very, very hard not to have any facial expression at all. In fact, I can't actually think like this. So as soon as I slip back into female speak and I can think again, all the men go, oh, look, a blonde. No, guys, it's just that, you know, I'm doing what women do. So, on the count of 3, we're going to be turning to the person next to us. I don't care if you've never met them before in your whole life. Remember, we're connecting. And we're letting go. And so, on the count of 3, you're going to turn to your new best friend, and you are going to say, with the hand gestures, hi, what's the best thing that's happened to you all day? And then you are going to answer them. Now, see, it would only take one energy sucker in this whole room to suck the group energy down. One energy sucker in 8,000 people, bang. And you know, typically energy suckers, they're cynics and they're pessimists. They're people who sort of go, I don't want to ask the person next to me. I hate getting involved. And they live with their lip up here. They wander around sneering at everybody and everything. And you know, you've got to get over yourself. Did that happen? Was there somebody with it? Excellent! Sprung! We got you! We have cameras all over the place. So you better all look happy. Good job, you camera guys. Anyway, now the other type of energy sucker is the one that we define at home, is someone who is incredibly mature, very, very sophisticated, or possibly so far up themselves it's dark. Okay? Now, you don't want... Oh, look, there's about 20 people looking at me going, where did they get her? in the Disney shop. Anyway, so now the other thing is, how are you going to answer the person who's asking you, hi, what's the best thing that's happened to you all day? Well, I was in a dollar store the other day, and there was this wonderful-looking black guy behind the counter. And someone walks in and says to him, hi, how you doing? And the black guy's face lights up, and he says, I'm blessed. Isn't that a great way to answer that question? Like, what a terrific way to start building that positive spirit. So, when we do this on the count of 3, you're going to be going, hi, what's the best thing that's happened to you all day? And the person that answers first is going to say, well, I'm blessed. Listen to this. And then you're going to ask this question over here, and then they're going to look at you and go, well, I'm more blessed. Listen to this. And so you're going to have a competition to see who's the most blessed. Okay? And for any of you who are still having difficulty with this, going, oh, I don't want to. I was walking down New Zealand, yay, New Zealand, one day, and there's a woman in front of me. I wasn't actually walking down New Zealand, I was walking down the street in New Zealand. And this woman has what looks like about a 16-year-old daughter next to her. And all of a sudden, the woman stops, and the kid looks at her and goes, oh, Mum, build a bridge and get over it. And off she went. And I reckon that is the best phrase. I'd have slapped the kid, of course, but I think it's a great phrase. And anyway, I was doing this at a conference in Vegas one day, and the meeting planner came up to me afterwards, and he said, you know that build a bridge, get over it? And I went, yeah. He said, you don't even have to use the words. And I went, what? He said, yeah, you just have to look at someone and go, oh. Isn't that great? So this is build a bridge, get over it. Okay? Now, for some people, you do have to go like this. Okay? Now, where this can be a tremendously effective technique for busting stress at work is that when someone's having a conniption over there, you know, you don't have permission to go, oh. To them, what you can do is turn your back and go, and you feel better. Better still, you look at someone else who knows the code. And you start laughing, and that means your, veins aren't going blah, 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 blah. And you're about to have a hemorrhage. Because a lot of people think, oh, she was funny, but you'd never do it. You know, I've actually got the degrees. I could stand up here in sophisticated clothing, not this stuff, and I could give you very complex solutions. You will know them. Meditate twice a day, exercise every day, lie around, relax, do things to be wise selfish, have a massage every week, a whole stack of things, and you'd sit there, yes, she's right, yes, that's what I'm going to do. And you'd walk away from the sheltered environment of this conference, and you'd go back home, full of ideas, you're going to do it, and you'd walk home and you'd go, oh, life. And you never do anything different. But how hard and expensive is it to go, it's not that hard. So, on the count of 3, you're going to look at the person next to you. I don't care if you don't know them, introduce yourselves. Look at them, you don't have to say anything, because when we have lots of women, even in an exercise where you don't say anything, it's... Okay, so you just look at them, sigh, and you decide how big the bridge has got to be, okay? So on the count of 3, you're going to turn to each other and go, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Good job, you guys. Now, some of you are going like this. This is not good because they get confused, okay? So just once over the bridge, okay? Now, having done that, having got them to loosen up, let go a bit. By the way, we do know there's scientific results coming out that indicate inflexible thinking is linked to inflexible arteries and joints, don't you? So the more loose of us, metaphorically speaking, of course, ones who are adaptable to change and flexible, we're the ones with flexible joints who can do this sort of stuff, see? And so think if any of these exercises are really difficult for you, pay attention, because if it's really tough for you, it's an indicator that your thinking is getting a little bit stiff. And if your thinking is getting stiff, so is other stuff, okay? And it's probably not good in most cases. So, on the count of 3, now you're going to turn to the person and go, hi, what's the best thing? And then you're going to, I'm blessed, listen to that. And then, what's the best thing that's happened to you? I'm more blessed, and then you're going to have a competition to see who's most blessed, okay? So limber up, try to look happy. or we'll get you on camera, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Hi! What's the best thing that's happened to you all day? Very good, you three. Very good.